Oh, Lord have mercy.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Phoebe, aka Barbie, and yeah, your girl is not having the best day. I've been uncontrollably sobbing for the past hour while trying to keep my makeup looking good for you guys. I'm just trying to get myself together. There's many reasons why I'm a little bit emotional. 1, I'm a girl. 2, I'm due on my period. 3, I'm on this medication called prednisolone something. I don't know exactly how you say it, but it causes this. And lastly, I just sort of feel like some people that I know just aren't taking what I do very seriously, and it hurts my feelings a little bit. Anyway, I digress. A while back I watched an episode of Maxton Hall while I was feeling like this, and by the end of the episode I ended up feeling a lot better. So I thought to myself, Phoebe, don't get down and not film the video. This could end up turning your day around, and maybe there's somebody out there as well who's feeling a bit poopy today, and we can both try and get into a better mood together, was my thought process. So today we will be reacting to the Buccaneers episodes 5 and 6. I could pretend that I care about every single plot line in the Buccaneers, but right now all I care about is seeing what's going to happen when the Duke and Nick see each other, when Nick and Nan see each other, and what's going to unfold. Because from last episode my boy Nick confessed his love to Nan, but Nan doesn't know because the Duke opened the letter and didn't show Nan. Gag. So yeah, I'm so sorry to start this video off on a somber note, but I do feel like spending some time with you guys will help pick up my mood a little bit. If there's any sad parts in this episode, good luck to me, because I'm going to be bawling my eyes out. But anyway, instead of me babbling on, let's get to watching the freaking series, am I right? Let's go.
Oh, there he is! Guy! Good to see you. We missed you.
Welcome, both of you.
Oh God. Just quickly, something that I mentioned in the last episode was how the Duke holds so much power right now. He is the decider of how this goes. He could either keep it and not say anything. He could tell my boy Nick that he knows and not Nan, or he could tell Nan and not Nick, or he could tell, but you know what I mean? I'm so intrigued to know what he's going to do. I don't think he's going to be able to keep it bottled up. Something's got to happen where he like explodes. I feel like he's being too calm and collected right now. It's almost unsettling, so I feel like he's going to burst.
Mother always had us chopping wood for fires.
Oh, I can help. I can chop wood.
I just meant they're usually in the kitchen making treacle toffee, which is much more appealing than being out in the cold, I've always imagined.
Fine. We'll swap.
Period. Okay, so that little conversation there is already showing, I wouldn't say a crack, just a little dent, I don't know, in their relationship. They've not known each other for that long and have just sort of like decided that, oh, we love each other, we're perfect for each other, let's get together. And I think I remember saying on one of my videos, I was like, they could spend more time with each other and marry each other and then realise that they actually hate each other or don't have stuff in common. It's way too soon. But I know that it was like that back then also, so there's that. But him making a comment like that, just assuming, well, you're a woman, so you should be in the kitchen cooking the treacle or whatever and not doing a man's job. We know, because we've been shown more of Nan and her life, that she isn't just your average girl. She strays away from the norm and wants to do what she wants to do and likes to have that freedom to be a little bit more rebellious and free-spirited, which we saw in the first couple of episodes Nick really liked, and I think is one of the reasons why Nick has fallen for her as well. For example, like her shoes dropping in the cake, the finger fiasco. Those are just a couple of examples, and it would be interesting to see if, instead of Nick being there when that stuff happened, if the Duke had been there, whether he would have liked that about her or been a bit more like, oh, there's people around, you shouldn't be acting like that. That would be interesting. But a little conversation like that, while it can seem a little bit pointless towards the rest of the plot, it is a good way to see that their relationship won't be perfect and be lovey-dovey all the time, that they do have contrasting ideas and opinions, especially because they're both from different countries and the cultures are very different. It's making me think that maybe this marriage will not happen. I don't know.
I'll just...
She is not going to do the man move and put her arms around him. Don't touch him, girl, he's pretty feral at the moment.
There you go, and then...
Come on now.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Don't look at him like that, Nan.
Swing more gently.
Sorry, I was just put. Will it go? I just wanted to point out how teeny tiny her hands look against his really big hands. I had a comment on my K-pop Demon Hunters video, and the person put something like, "You were damn right," nearly like feral the whole video. Which, if you've been a subscriber of mine for a while, you'll know that it is sort of just who I am. But it just made me laugh. I can't help myself. Anyway.
Very good.
Chopping wood shouldn't consist of this much tension, no.
Everything about her was energy and warmth and unexpected. They were equals. They were best friends. And I think...
Oh, it's sounding like a whole lot of Nan. His mother and Nan have a lot in common, it seems. He wants you, girl. And I want him, so... back off.
Meat sandwich ready, Lizzie!
So this is where the fun's happening?
Good God. Get away from them. Back up.
Sorry, fly.
Oh. Oh. No. Oh my God. Can we just all give a round of applause to Face Card for having the bravery to go back to London with the girls, knowing that she was going to have to be spending a lot of time with him. She's so unbelievably strong to do that. I think that she can see how, well, she knows Freaky McFreak is a freak. She's dealt with it firsthand, and now she knows that her friend is now married and gonna have to spend the rest of her life with Freaky McFreak. So when she agreed to go back to England with the girls, it felt more like defiant, and she was like coming back because she wants to make sure that Blondie's okay, and like be there for the girls. But to have nobody to tell or talk to about this must be so hard, and to not have like, I hate to say it because she shouldn't need a man, but to at least have like a male protective figure there to look after her. I'm so scared of what's going to happen. I mean, the clapping thing, obviously there wasn't a fly there. He did it to intimidate her because he's sick in the head. And I saw from the interaction with him and Blondie that Blondie's now a lot more hesitant towards him because she doesn't want to say the wrong thing to get him mad. I really don't know how Freaky McFreak and Blondie's relationship is going to develop over these next few episodes that we have left. In a perfect world, she'd kick him to the curb and get rid of him and be a free single girl, but I know that this was the late 1800s, so times were a little bit different. But at least I hope he gets at least like kicked in the balls or something, you know?
Why'd you let Jean think the invitation came from Guy?
Just because I didn't want it doesn't mean Jean isn't a perfectly good choice for Guy.
Well, she's not a hat that you can just toss around just because it doesn't suit you.
The tea is exceptionally good today.
No more humiliating than facing another season unmarried.
Oh!
And then what exactly is the problem?
Damn, yeah. Tension is brewing between those two, which is making me think that maybe not in this episode, but maybe this episode, maybe next episode, there's going to be a fight, which then is going to bring Nick and Nan closer together. And maybe we get kissy time. A girl can hope. Now you, for a fact, you can stay away from Nick. Miss Lethal Face Card can stay. Another? No. She's too damn pretty. I don't stand a chance. She can back off, my man.
Since I've stopped trying to attract a husband, the relief and also the sweets.
Whatever's made you stop, I'm glad it's making you happy.
Maybe you should confide in somebody, girl. I think he'd be understanding.
There was a man.
Oh no.
You didn't say you did something shameful. He made you feel ashamed.
I love you, baby!
He did. I've been carrying that shame with me ever since.
Oh my god. It's okay, girl. I thought that was just gonna be a little cute filler scene. Just to be like, oh, we've not seen these two really interact. Let's just, you know, throw them together and eat some leftover, like, baking mix. I know she didn't go into detail about what happened or who did it, but just actually telling somebody will take a massive weight off of her shoulders. And for her to tell a man, and for a man to not shame her, but to actually validate her feelings and tell her a really good piece of advice. You yourself haven't done something shameful and done something that you should feel ashamed of yourself. This person did something to you that made you feel like this, but they did it. You've got no reason to be embarrassed about what happened or feel like it was your fault whatsoever. This person is a poopy person and did something horrific to try and make you feel poopy. That's them. And that's reflection on them as a person and their character, not you. Okay, I said I wasn't going to be biased, but in this episode they're doing a really good job of making me love my boy Nick even more. What do you mean he's understanding and he gives really good advice? What do you mean? Even men in today's society, a lot of them would have gone, okay, but like, what did you do to make him do that? You know what I mean? But he didn't. Oh my god. Oh. That was such a beautiful conversation and such... Oh, I feel like I've been waiting for that scene, not just for my girl face card, but for me as well, because it happened, that horrific scene, and then we got like a full episode where she wasn't there, it wasn't talked about, and then they came to New York and she was there and it was still like, it was just never brought up, and I was like, is this just gonna be a thing that's like looming but is never really acknowledged? So I'm really glad that that scene happened, because it doesn't give a sense of closure in any way, because that guy should pay for what he's done and probably for what he's going to do in the future. But I'm really satisfied just to know that she's starting to feel okay about it. This is going to be some like lifelong trauma, because it was horrendous, but just to know that she's not blaming herself for what happened makes me, as an audience but also just as a woman, feel good. Oh, I keep on pausing it, but I've got a bad feeling about this maze. Mazes in general terrify me. There's nothing fun about a maze, especially if Freaky McFreak's gonna be in that maze. Oh, I think there might be some sizzling tension building, things happening. There might be some secret hidden kissy kisses, some secret conversations, nice and steamy. Hopefully that's what I'm praying for, but I feel like Freaky McFreak is going to do something, because if you think about it, a maze that is meant to disorientate and confuse and make you stray away from everybody and be on your own and not know where you're going or how to get out, that's scary. What?
I know a way out.
Oh. Throw that white thing in the trash.
thought about you.
No, my anxiety could not take something like this. These sort of games, I'd just end up screaming and then I'd scare myself so much that I'd probably have like a heart attack and die. Also, just quickly, from a filming standpoint, the like overhead shot, like the choreography to film all this would have like been a lot harder than what you'd think. They could have easily just not included a scene like this and let the guys go into the maze and cut to a scene of them running in the maze. So I appreciate they took the time to film a shot like this and like practice where everybody's going to go at certain times and make sure that they're in shot, and to do it all in one shot as well. It's very impressive, actually. Girl, I'm so happy about how brave and strong you were just then, but I'm so scared.
Hello? Is there anyone there?
Yes, do it. You know you want to.
Me.
About when they see each other and when they're with each other and they're never supposed to be awkward with one another, and I just don't think that you and Jean are best friends.
She's jealous, bro. She's jealous.
I'm not interested in marriage.
But you're getting married,
She wants you on.
despite everything I put in my telegram. You're so
Wait, what
bothered about
telegram?
Ah!
The telegram.
Ah!
Stay there.
I feel like some. Oh, wait. Has she left or did he lose her? No, she ran. Why did... So much is freaking happening, bro. So much is freaking happening. I told you this maze. I told you. The Duke's plan to keep it hush-hush didn't really work. And the Duke's plan to bring that girl to the house didn't really work. And now, Nan knows that there's a telegram from Nick talking about something, but she ran away because all her feelings are too much, and I know that she's confused because she's jumped into this marriage with this guy who, like, is a good guy, okay? But I said from the start, I feel like her feelings are stronger for Nick. I do. I think that they built a stronger connection over the time that they've known each other. And the fact that he came back, and he was coming back to propose to her, you can't tell me otherwise. And he did that despite knowing what he knows. He said, screw it. I really like this girl. Oh my God. So I don't know what's going to happen there. I need Nan to know what he said. I need to know. Anyway, lock in. I'm so happy that my girl face card has taken that power back and had that moment where she looked him dead in the eyes to be like, I'm not scared of you. I am woman. Yes to women. And I like how she's trying to like get Blondie to like stray away from him, not spend as much time and whatever, but at the end of the day she's married to him and she's gonna have to face the consequences of these actions, them leaving the maze and her not finding him later at the end of the day, the person that's going to pay for it is Blondie, and I'm terrified for her because that man is freaky McFreak. Yeah.
To celebrate, before I burn Guy to the ground.
My boy Nick has got to start piecing this together. If she didn't read the letter and he's sort of making these little things like
Home sweet home.
You know, it's a bit smaller than I remember.
but they're gonna have a cheeky little overnight getaway.
We should retire.
My girl is damn near as feral as me.
Because that's all I can think about, and I need to know what is in that stupid telegram.
You'll find out, girl. You'll find out.
What did the telegram say?
Excuse me?
Well, of course.
When we danced down a staircase.
Yes!
When we looked at each other. When we laughed. When it felt like we immediately knew each other and that anything was entirely possible. It wouldn't matter if we were in a palace or a tree, as long as we were laughing and kissing and discovering and kissing again. When I was desperately in love with you, and I have been since the first second I set eyes on you.
What?
Yes. 5 episodes. Yes.
Nan, wait!
She wanted it. And she's only running away because she liked it.
There you both are.
Oh.
We were just about to start a game of poker. No obligation, of course. I know it's more of a risk for some than others, financially. Nan, you'll play, though. You're not having to be careful with money.
Oh.
I'll play.
Oh, no, okay. Oh my god. Right, the Duke right now, he's so jealous, obviously. And that is making him say and do things that are very out of character for him. It's showing a very ugly side of him that I don't like. He's being very petty and making little digs like that. That is still your friend, bro. I understand, but one, baby, do not go and gamble. You do not have the money to gamble. Don't do it. Put your pride and ego aside. Sorry, I was talking to Nick. He needs to put his pride and ego aside and not do any gambling. I really hope he doesn't, because that's just dumb. But for the Duke to make a comment to Nan about like, oh, like, you don't need to worry about your financial situation, even though he doesn't know that she's like illegitimate in a way, and all of that money from her family actually doesn't really belong to her. So him saying that is also going to hit a sore spot for Nan and make her think, oh, he seemingly does care a lot about money if he's making digs like that to his best friend. So it's not looking good right now, I think, for the Duke and Nan's relationship. I hope they kiss again. Guys, I've made it pretty clear where my loyalties do lie, and I have been gagging. I've been gagging to see to see something. 5 damn episodes and it's here. And boy am I happy.
You've beaten me every single day of our lives in a number of ways. Doesn't mean you always will.
Ooh.
Or maybe you could even stop looking for that rich American bride you've been after. That was your plan, wasn't it? When you went to New York? Save the family fortunes with a wealthy match?
So the Duke knew about that with Nick. Unless we were told that and I just didn't notice. But that is interesting. But then I wonder, so if he said, oh, I'm going to go to New York to try and find a wealthy girl to marry, and the Duke knew that, and then he's come back, and then they saw each other, and then Nick was like, oh yeah, right, I know Nan, I know really well, like, they never had a conversation that we saw that he was like, how did it go over there? Did you meet a girl or whatever? But then I guess they were setting it up to make this more shocking. So I guess that's why they didn't reveal that to us. But wow, that's gaggy. Nan, you need to let him explain though. His feelings are real now. Trust and believe.
The truth is, we're neither.
The thing is, feelings don't just go away like that. Even if you're hurt by somebody and they've betrayed you, they're still there. They'll get back together, I'm sure. They're endgame.
You never let me down.
Oh God.
No need to cry, Ginny. I hate seeing you like this. Come on.
No, I'm so scared.
I'll see you in the room and we'll talk this all through.
No. No. Oh, the emotional torment from this man is crazy because he's making her feel relieved and at ease, and I just know that when it's just them two, he's going to do or say something that's going to terrify me.
James,
I'm so scared. Guys, I'm so scared.
please let me in, please.
Just go to Face Card's room. Screw him. Oh God. The not knowing is almost worse than knowing. Oh my God.
I've always been a little jealous of Guy. He's so effortlessly likable.
Yeah.
Because of who he is, not what he is.
Yeah, you're right. No, don't look, Nick. No, because I feel like the Duke is more in love with the idea of Nan than actually Nan, and then Nick is actually in love with Nan. Because like what I was saying earlier of like Nan was completely herself with the Duke, with like the things that she said and the things that she did, and he like loved it and it made him gravitate towards her and made him like her so much. Whereas I don't know, I just feel like the Duke's more fallen in love with everything that Nan sort of stands for, because she's different to the girls that he was being set up with. And I think the main thing was she had no clue who he was. Like he kept on asking her, like before proposing, he kept on saying like, and what do you think that I do? And she was like, you're a painter. And I think that just like gave these like green amazing flashes in his head to be like, oh my God, this goes for me, she doesn't know who I am. Instead of actually being like, oh, I love this girl for who she is, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm Team Nick. Screw it. I said earlier on I wasn't going to be biased, but screw it. I'm Team Nick. And what are you going to do about it? Absolutely nothing, because this is my video.
Who can I trust when it's all